everybody, happy Labor Day weekend. Living with Larry back at you with some more cooking videos. Today I'm going to smoke some ribs, some Memphis style barbecue ribs. And the first thing I did was I bought a 3-pack of ribs, St. Louis style, trimmed already from Costco. They look pretty good, they're trimmed good. We do have to take the membrane off. And again, if you like my videos, please hit the thumbs up to like and subscribe. And hit the notification bell if you want more. So like I said, these are already trimmed down to St. Louis style, but they leave the membrane on. And this can be hard to get off. But what I like to do is take a little butter knife, get under the membrane, get it started up here. And you want to get this membrane off because it'll block out flavor. Won't let the seasoning get in there. Get this started. This sometimes is a real hassle to get started. Once you get started, you don't want to do it with your hand. You want to grab it with a paper towel, and that'll allow you to grip it. Just pull it off. Just like so. There's your membrane. Okay. Next thing I want to do, I'm going to season these up. Here's how I like to do that. Start with the yellow mustard. Get some yellow mustard on there. Take your hand, rub that in. Now this mustard, when you're smoking, it's going to go away. There's going to be no mustard flavor. And today, I went to Amish country, got some Memphis style rib rub. A lot of times, I use my own, I make my own. Basic brown sugar, salt, pepper, chili powder, paprika, and I'll have that in another video. But I didn't have time, so I just want to generously add some rub on here. And even the back side, you want to get all your ribs. And today I'm doing what they call a 3-2-1 method. 3 hours on the smoker. Then I'm going to take them off, wrap them in aluminum foil, put them on there for another 2 hours. Now we're going to get this top side where all the meat is. Same thing, mustard. Rub that in, spread it out, mix the seasoning stick, the dry rub. And like I said, I'm doing Memphis style. So when this is done, it's going to be a dry rib with salt on the side. Now I'm going to cook this a little bit better than that top one, that bottom layer. Just want to get that on there, make a nice bark, holding all that flavor. Pat it down. Alright, now our ribs are ready to go to the smoker. Okay, here we are at my smoker. This is where I'm going to take a hit from some of you hardcore barbecuers out there, because I know you don't respect the pellet smokers. But I've had this thing for probably 7 years. It's got it at Cabela's. This thing is been great. It's been blown down in windstorms and everything else. A little bit dented here. Still works great. And it does smoke well. It gets smoke rings, and I had done them because I had an offset smoker before I went to this. So, but I respect your opinion. So don't give me too hard of a time in the comments about the pellet smoker. It's just a lot more convenient. Still does the job well. So that's it. So you got my tent, like I said, 3-2-1 method here. 3 hours smoking, wrapped for another 2 hours, then unwrapped for an hour at about 220 high smoke, 220 degrees high smoke. I got my other two on. I just put them on, so I'm gonna put this one on, and I did. I'm just gonna lay that here, right in there. So take a look at that. That's a lot of yummy goodness right there, waiting to be done. So I'm gonna shut this down because if you're open, you're not smoking. So shut that. I'm gonna check on them about an hour. Probably spritz them with some apple juice. And just open it about once an hour. You don't want to open your smoker too much because you're going to lose heat and you're going to lose smoke and just makes a mess. So we'll come back and check on these in about an hour. It's been an hour now. They've been on 220 degrees smoking for about an hour. I'll open it up. I'm going to spritz it with some apple juice, which is what I use. Okay, there you go. After an hour, looking good. Now, I'm going to hurry up and spritz these down a little bit just to keep them nice and moist. And that's it. Leave it closed for another hour. So we'll open it back up in an hour and see how they look. Now, after a second hour, second spray. Second spritz. Let's see how these ribs are looking after 2 hours. Oh, perfect. Meat's starting to pull up on the bone there, just like it's supposed to. So let's spray these down. Here we go. Now, our next thing we're going to do in an hour is we're going to pull them out and wrap them in foil. Now, the third hour is over, so it's time to wrap. So we'll open up the smoker. Here we go, looking real good. Looking just like they should. Bones pulling out. These are turning out real nice. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this out. We're going to put it on a piece of foil. Pull the smoker back down. And we're going to wrap this up. But when I do that, I'm going to spritz it some more to get some moisture in there. This is going to make it really tender. So we got that done. Wrap that up. Get nice and tight. Or take it back. Put it right there on the smoker like so. Now I'm going to get the other two. But that's what you need to do. That's what it's going to do for 2 hours. Okay, now, the final step. They've been wrapped for 2 hours. Now it's time to unwrap. I'll just open this foil up. And now if you look at it, see how them bones are coming out? They're going to be really tender right now. A little bit too tender. back on the smoker, unwrapped. Those are looking good. And it'll firm up a little bit after they're unwrapped. There we go. Now we're going to leave them on here for an hour. They're going to get firmed up. They're going to get firmed up. And if you're going to sauce your ribs, this is where you sauce them. But like I said, these are Memphis style ribs, so they're going to be dry. There'll be sauce on the side. But let's close this up and let them finish. Okay, here we go with the finished product. Let's take a look. Yep, see, they firmed back up. Meat's pulling away from the bones. And take them off. Here we go. Ribs are finished. So now all I have to do is take them in and cut them up. Real nice. Finished product. Time to cut one open and see how it tastes. So here we go. Let's get a nice rib right there. Take one right from the middle. There you look at that. There you see. Still get your smoke ring on it, just like any other smoke ring using pellet smoker. Let's take a bite. Perfect rib. Great flavor. Delicious. And like I said, these are Memphis style, so they'll be dry. And if anybody eating these wants to add some sauce, they can have it on the side. And thank you very much for watching Living Like Larry again. If you like, give a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a comment if you have any constructive criticisms to, make me make better videos. I'd love to hear it. So until next time, have a great weekend.